Hi, welcome to another episode of The Healthy Gamer. In this episode, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a week-in recap in the big news items in Diablo 3 and related news. And so we'll just get right into it. Patch 1.0.2 has released, and this has mainly been a patch to just address server-side issues, address Auction House, but they just decided to throw a nerf to the monk in because clearly monks are overpowered. And clearly monks are the ones going through clearing Act 3 and Act 4. And clearly monks have no trouble surviving in Inferno, so they decided to nerf another one of our skills. They made what I thought was a pretty useless skill to begin with even more useless. The rune on Serenity, the rune called Tranquility, it used to grant your allies 2 seconds of immunity to damage and slows and everything else, and now it only grants your ally 1 second. There's some small bug fixes. I'm sure by the time this video's up, you can find them at their main website. And then some fixes with the Auction House, and a few bug fixes with the Witch Doctor. But what the fuck, man? Just nerfing monks more. Sweet. Just what we needed. Here's a story that pertains to this channel. Man dies after playing Diablo 3 for 30 or 72 hours. And he's 32. And, there were probably a lot of complicating factors. I'm sure a healthy man playing Diablo 3 for 72 hours isn't just going to drop dead. Says he suffered from sleep apnea, and, his friends said he was charitable and a peerless friend, and that's just pretty sad. It said he had trouble managing his weight due to his health problems, and this really highlights the importance of keeping your health as your number one priority. And then I'm just going to let you read this comment. What? Who does this? This guy is dead. Who writes that? And of course it's the top comment. And if that wasn't a big enough reason for you to start working on your health, here is another story. Man eating another man's face. So clearly the zombie apocalypse is here. And as we all know from that amazing movie featuring the awesome cowboy dude with the chainsaws. I can't remember the name of the movie for the life of me right now. But cardio is key in a zombie apocalypse. And what a bizarre story. Apparently he took these bath salts. I'm not into the whole bath salt industry, but I guess if you eat bath salts, you'll turn into a zombie and start eating people's faces. Bizarre. Alright, enough with the negative, weird news. Here's some positive news. This is the game design update posted by Blizzard yesterday on May 28th. And what this post talks about is Blizzard's intent with Diablo 3 and what they're going to do moving forward. This is quite a lengthy post, so I'll just hit the highlights here, give you the Cliff Notes version. And they gave us some statistics. 80% of players are between levels 1 and 30, or characters, I should say. So I guess that includes all of the low-level alts that people created and then never touched again. Only 1.9% of characters have unlocked Infernal difficulty. This one surprises me quite a bit. The most common level 60 build in the game is only used by 0.7% of the 60 characters out there. And that really speaks to just kind of the build diversity out there right now. And I like that. I like build diversity. It's cool when everyone is using the same skills and then you have a whole bunch of just useless skills in your skill bars. Blizzard says here that the intent of damage in Inferno is that it should be very consistent drain on your health, and mitigating that drain is a major part of what makes Inferno difficult. Yeah, that's pretty true. And as they say right now, there's a lot more damage spikiness occurring than feels right, and that's one major area we're looking to adjust in patch 1.0.3. And that's really great news for Melee. If you've been playing in Act 2 or Act 3, you'll notice that you'll be doing fine, and then it seems like randomly you'll just die to like a really big crit, and it seems like it comes out of nowhere. So that'll be really nice if they can smooth that out so we can have more reaction time and make it feel less random when we die. They talk about their fundamental design when it comes to Inferno is not to see how much damage you can avoid or mitigate, but to see how efficient you can be while voluntarily taking on damage. And that kind of speaks to the fact that they want you to balance your mitigation with your DPS, which is something that I haven't really been doing. I've been focusing solely on mitigation, and I found it definitely is stopping my progression, because in Act 2 I can survive hits, but things take so long to kill that it's not even efficient. It's not worth doing. So I think in the future I'm going to start looking at more dexterity for dodge and more, just more dexterity in general for DPS and dodge, and trying to lower my vitality and resists a little bit. Now here's where it's starting to get exciting for me. They're talking about itemization, and they say in 1.0.3 they're going to implement item levels so we can see what the actual item level of an item is. And so that when we're comparing, say, an eye level 63 blue to an eye level 60 legendary, we can see, oh, well, that's why the blue is better than the legendary. And that'll just really help you determine where the best spots are to farm, so you can see the exact eye level of the items that are dropping. And it'll help you a lot to determine kind of gear and see if you have two pieces of gear you aren't really sure which is better. That item level might help you make that decision. Now Blizzard also talks about a straight out buff to legendary items, and that's really exciting. They say this will probably happen with patch 1.1 when they implement PvP, and this won't be retroactive, so don't save up your legendaries in preparation for this patch. They're not going to change it retroactively, so it's best to sell them now for the big money before they get buffed, and now all your crappy legendaries are worthless. Blizzard also talks about their concern with the gem crafter and the blacksmith. They say their intent is to level both of those characters along with your character and to make it useful. Currently, as it is, if you've been leveling up, you'll see that the blacksmith really isn't very useful for you, and it's better to just save all your mats and money until you're 60 to actually craft stuff, because you can just go and buy much better stuff off the auction house. So it looks like they're going to look at balancing the cost of building these items and gems so that it's worthwhile for low levels to do crafting and not just at level 60. And instead of a healthy tip for you, I'm going to show you a clip from Nathan Barnett's video of him dancing at a Kimberly Cole music video audition. I won't show you all of it. I'll link you over to the description and the annotations. And it's a really great watch, and for me, what I get out of it is the power of confidence. Look at how he's dressed. Look at his little fanny pack deal, and he is in there, and he is confident, and the girls clearly are attracted to him. You can see it, even with his ridiculous haircut and him burping right there. It's amazing what he can do. His dancing is great, and I just think his confidence is amazing, and it's very inspirational. And that's all I have for you today. You can go to my website at thehealthygamer.com for more monk guides and general Diablo 3 guides, and you can see I need to do a lot of work to this. It's a work in progress, but it's better than nothing, right? That's my whole approach to life, is just, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just try and do. You'll get better at it. And please, if you enjoy this video, hit like and share it with your social media. And if you go to my website, it would really help me out if you just hit the like button right here and like my Facebook page. And I really appreciate everyone. Everyone has been wonderful, and this whole experience has been great. Thank you for watching.